The big news this week was the largest earthquake in Victoria in 2 years, a magnitude 5 earthquake in the Otway Ranges. The earthquake shook very strongly in the local area, causing damage to structures in Ferguson and Beach Forest. Even though it occurred at 2:11 a.m, it woke people in Melbourne, including myself, and was also reported as far away as King Island, Lakes Entrance and Cobram. As the SRC's earthquake geologist Dr. Dean Innes mentioned on the ABC Science Monday program,
the Otway Ranges are actually quite a young geological feature. They're only about 5 million years old.
Is it just a baby, really?
So I know that sounds really old, but geologically speaking, 5 million years is quite young.
The Otway Ranges have formed due to compression from the southeast to the northwest, and we can see the orientation of those faults at the surface. Geoscience Australia have calculated the focal mechanism, which describes the orientation and the direction that it ruptured. It may mean that this earthquake was on the Torquay Fault, which runs along the coast. Most reverse faults like this dip at about 35 degrees. This earthquake being at 13 kilometres deep doesn't really correlate. The focal mechanism indicates this was an almost vertical strike-slip fault, which may appear as a reverse fault near the surface, but as it goes deeper, more vertical and more like a strike-slip fault. The University of Melbourne has deployed some aftershock monitoring equipment, but there have been fewer aftershocks than expected, which is going to make analysing this earthquake a little bit more challenging.